Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Siriana Tarot. This is going to be a singles new love reading for my dearest Virgos. Virgo, we're going to take a look at who's coming towards you and what this person is like and what type of relationship this is going to be and if it's meant to last. Now, if these messages resonate with you, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And let's go ahead and get started. Let's see what clear messages, advice, and guidance come through for my lovely Virgos, please. Let's see who this person is coming towards you, my single Virgos. All right, so it could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sag. They're also showing up as the World, okay? So someone who may have strong fixed placements, maybe Leo in particular, but Leo, Aquarius, Taurus, or Scorpio. And this person might be from a very different background than you. All right. They could be at a distance, maybe from a different country or just at a distance from you, maybe currently. They're viewing you, Virgo, when they meet you as the Two of Pentacles. So they might see you as a little bit on the fence about them, or maybe they feel you're not so sure about dating them. And we do see the Hierophant, so strong Taurus energy, which is an indication that this relationship is going to be quite compatible. And the Hierophant is oftentimes speaks of marriage. And we have the Eight of Cups. Okay, so I'm getting double confirmation here that your person looks like it's somebody who you meet like as they're walking away from something. So it could be that they're moving, it could be that they're changing jobs, it could be that they're leaving a relationship, a marriage, or something like that. But it could also just be them closing out a difficult cycle. It could be them stepping into their abundant era, leaving, an energy of lack or not having enough behind. It could really be anything. So you are meeting this person as they're, going through or have just gone through some sort of major transition. I do feel this person is very sexy. I feel like they're very passionate. I feel like they're successful. They're bold. They're most likely going to step up and, take the lead here in asking you out. All right. We see the Death card, Scorpio energy. Some of you, this person may have had a near-death experience that was an aha moment, a real eye-opener for them. And I'm also seeing with the Death card showing up in reverse, I do think there's something here where this person is in the midst of or on the cusp of some sort of major transformation. We're getting really strong fixed energy, so Taurus, Scorpio, and Leo coming through. So this is definitely somebody who's very resilient. And we see the Magician energy in reverse. Now, for some of you, this person, that's Virgo, Gemini energy. For some of you, this person, we see the Three of Cups. So you may meet this person at some sort of celebration, like a birthday party or out when you're, partying with friends or something like that. But it looks like this person, the reason you might feel a little bit hesitant about this person is because they're in the midst of this transition. And they know that that might be something that makes you uncomfortable. So for example, they might be legally separated, but their divorce hasn't been finalized. Or they could be in the process of, finding a new job, something along those lines. Because I do think that with the Magician card in reverse, this person does worry a little bit about whether or not they have enough to offer you, Virgo, or whether or not, it's the right time to take action. Or that you're concerned about taking action towards them. I do also think you have to be a little bit aware of this person. They may not be completely forthright about what this is that they're going through. Okay, so just take your time getting to know this person and what's really going on, because I kind of feel there's something here where they know that it might be a little bit less than desirable, the timing when you meet each other, okay? But I do see the World card here coming through as, them closing out this cycle, leaving whatever this is behind. So if it's another relationship or something like that, like they're definitely leaving it behind, right? We see that they could have strong air in their chart, so Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. They could be a Sagittarius, known as the teacher and the knowledge seeker, a bold, fiery sign. They're comfortable taking charge, leading others, and I definitely see that with the King of Wands. So you've got like a real leader here. And yep, this person is solid. They're strong. They're dependable. They're predictable. And speaking of a real leader, This person is a leader. They're comfortable taking charge. They're confident in their decisions. They could be in a management role. Again, maybe they just got a new job that's going to take up a lot of their time, something like that. It feels like that's when you meet this person. So we're seeing the World card. For some of you, this is an indication that they're very different from you, or they come from a different part of the world, or maybe their parents or their grandparents do, come from overseas or something like that. We're seeing other involvements here coming through. So for some of my Virgos, it could be, like I said, it could be that they're legally separated, but the divorce hasn't been finalized. You may meet this person and they are dealing with other options, Virgo. Okay. And, just make sure that you get really clear on what's going on there with their dating life. All right. And we see this person is artistic and creative. I love that. And we see that they're nonconformist. So this is somebody who really is a free spirit. This is somebody that does things their own way. Okay, I like that energy because this is that leader energy. Some of you, they might have a life path number 1, someone who might be the first in their family to, fill in the blanks, a pioneer of ideas, an entrepreneur. There's definitely a real strength here coming through with this person. Okay, this person is coming through as having lighter skin. Now that could be lighter than what's typical of their ethnic background, lighter than their family members. Take this as it resonates. And again, these really specific messages, Virgo, are not going to be for all of you, but they will be confirmation for some. All right, this person may be vegetarian, or they're on some sort of special diet. I also get this person, leads quite a healthy lifestyle. They go by a nickname, okay? And your paths will cross during the next air sign season. So we see that, Virgo, we're in Virgo season as I'm doing this reading. And so really by Libra season or during Libra season, you're going to know who this person is. And for some of you, this person has an odd numbered birth year. Okay. I'm seeing the number 5, but it doesn't have to be. It could be any of the odd numbers. All right. What else do my Virgos need to know here? This person is loving, sensitive, affectionate. They're going to be very caring. Yeah, I do see this person is quite successful. They have a luxury car and houses, so they're quite well-to-do. They like nice things. They have nice things. And again, whether or not this person is slim, thick, maybe that's you, but this person is fit. I do get that this person, takes good care of themselves. They're concerned with their diet and with exercise and things like that. Now, Virgo, they're viewing you when they meet you as the 2 of Pentacles. So again, you could also have other involvements around you. They might feel like you're on the fence about this relationship. And for some of you, you're working 2 jobs, or you just kind of, you're keeping your head above water here. All right. And we see the 10 of Swords. So for a lot of you, this person may be really concerned that there's no hope here with this connection. Like, I do get that with that Magician energy and the Death card in reverse. Like, this person is definitely going to be a little bit pessimistic here about whether or not you're as into them as they are into you. And that could be because of this transition that they're experiencing, or something that you've experienced. Now, for a select few of my Virgos, if I'm describing an X to a T, it could be somebody here who has had a painful ending with you. But this person sees you as the 5 of Pentacles in reverse, so they do see you as holding back a little bit. They may see you as healing from something that's been very painful yourself. But I also, I love the 5 of Pentacles in reverse, because it's like, in the upright here, Virgo, it's somebody here who's just on their own path, having to do everything on their own, having to, just bear the burdens of every day on their own. And I kind of feel like there's just something so special about you that makes them feel that much less alone. But I definitely see that this person is worried about you either not being fully healed from something from the past, or they feel like you hold back. And so there's that, I'm getting that like twinge of pessimism here. This twinge of pessimism here that they might be a little bit worried that, that things won't work out, or you're not going to be into them for one reason or the other. Okay. So if you do like this person, just make sure you let them know. You don't have to throw yourself at anyone, but just let them know. What will this person really admire most about my Virgos? Yeah, they see you as an engineer. Now, maybe some of you do have engineering backgrounds, but they see that you can give a creative energy a practical expression, and that you have a talent for designing resolutions to common dilemmas. So you're good at fixing things, you're good at finding solutions. Okay, and we see storytell. This person's going to love listening to you speak, Virgo. All right, they're going to love hearing about what you've been through, your travels, your experiences. They're going to find you to be quite dynamic and quite a charismatic communicator. And they also see you as this child divine. So they see something innocent and pure about you. And they also like your spiritual side, like you have this special connection here with the divine. So the relationship here with the Hierophant card, it does tell me that you two are going to be quite compatible. This can also allude, Virgo, to marriage or some sort of higher level of commitment here for you and this person. All right, this is also going to be a very healing connection. Okay, so it could be for you or for them, or maybe even for both of you. All right, Spirit's telling you to, it's safe to make the move you're considering. So getting involved with this person may feel like it requires some sort of leap of faith. All right, and we also see friendship. So some of you, this is going to start off as a friends first vibe. Okay, and again, there's nothing wrong with that. Okay. Let's go ahead and see if there's any other advice and guidance here for my Virgos regarding this connection or this person. All right, so we see older woman. Okay, so someone here, there could be an age difference here between the two of you. And we see good advice from a wise person. Some of you too, I'm getting kind of matchmaker vibes here with owl and older woman, or there could be somebody who sets you two up, or somebody here who gives you some really good advice if you're on the fence here about this person. All right, it could be some, there could be some sort of older woman involved in bringing you two together, provided that's not you, it's not them. All right, and family wishes come true. I did get that, with this family wishes. I did get that because I feel like with the Hierophant card, like your friends and family, or this person's friends and family, are going to be really happy that you two, get together or are getting together. All right. So I do feel there's a strong indication here, of people being happy and this being something long term, and people cheering you on here, Virgo. All right. Let's see if we can get any other advice and guidance about this relationship. So Spirit's saying that, I do think this person is successful. I do think there's potential for success in this relationship. We're getting the month of September, so I may be connecting with some of my September Virgos. Okay, and again, Libra season is when this person may be coming in, so it may be the end of September there. And we see success and happiness coming in for you, my dear Virgos. All right, so I'm going to leave it here. If these messages resonate, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Please help me get to 150K. That would be awesome. Sending you love and light. Take care.